my whole life, I have relied on people like you that have facilities like this. Because I am starting a tour, say, and I'm researching, and you have this brand new console here. Well, I'm a little engineer. I don't have this.
The possibility of.
So I call you up and I say, hey, can I come over and look at your console?
Okay,
Here's
do
my
this.
point, is that you're a dealer and you are the output of certain pieces of equipment if I wanted something. Because I need to come to you and we need to talk about, what do you think? Do you think I should use this mixer, or do you think I want to record, but do you think I should get a DAT machine, or should I? And you're going to say to me, have you considered this? Because you have all this gear, you're involved in this equipment.
Right. Yeah, understand.
So I want to speak to the people about how important somebody like you is.
What kind of feedbacks you have from the artist, the requirements, you're more or less have been explaining all this, but
Right.
more exactly.
First, the machine itself is giving us a way to, as soon as the band gets done rehearsing a song, they can stop and they can come right into my little room and listen to that song. This is a live song that they may be preparing for their show, and then they can listen to it. This is no different than the recording studio. So I build a mobile recording studio. And what does that lend us? That lends us all the things you and I talked about. Because when you make a record, it is a record and it's static. And then you get with your friends and you get out and play it. And then it turns into something else. And that means then that the choruses can be longer or shorter, that the verses can be different. And we change all of these things while we're rehearsing. So, the plugins, the recorder, the console, it's all one big machine. Now, I have that same plug-in, only this console's 56 channels wide, right?
Yeah, of course.
I can put 56 of that, my most favorite LA3A, LA2A, a Neve channel.
AFX, whatever.
Do we have time for a story?
Yeah, of course.
We know who Dave Grohl is, right? He is the leader of Foo Fighters. Dave is a friend of mine. He asked me to come and mix shows on his Vultures project. Do you know this band? This was Dave Grohl playing drums. This was Josh from Queens of the Stone Age on vocals, and John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin on bass guitar. They asked me to come and mix some songs. The first thing I did was went and got that record and started taking it apart. So once I listened to the recording and got into the underneath emotion of their music and how they recorded it, I went straight to Wave's website. I took the catalog of all the plugins and I started looking at which plugin would I use to get Dave's kick drum sound. What modeling device would I use to get that snare? How could I get that really clean and wonderful distortion on John Paul's bass that they had on the record? How was I going to get that articulated delay on Josh's vocal live? In my mind, I had built the show before I ever got on the plane and went to Japan to mix. When I got there, I just simply embedded the console with my ideas. The band came out to rehearse. It was amazing. I hate to say it, but it was.
I can say
it was so good that everybody within their group said, "How do you do that?" The future. I have so many thoughts about the future, it's not even funny, but I think we could agree that the benefit for the artist or the musician is so gigantic, because now they're able to take music that they've recorded in their garage or at home or in their own little studio and make records with it, and do live shows with it. Everything can be done through here. And going forward in the future, as these things keep evolving, the technology is not going to stop.
Yeah.
I think the key here is that we all embrace the technology. I think it's silly to think that we're going to go backwards. When we're in discussion about analog to digital, and I'm in a big room with a lot of engineers, I raise my cell phone and I go, okay, we're going to get rid of the cell phone, right? Everybody's going to go back to you know what a Princess phone is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're going to all go back to that? No, we're not. It's never going to happen. It can't happen. We're here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, right? And I've come here with Ozzy several times. The first couple of times I came here was a band called The Cult, and we played in the football stadium over here.
And River Plate.
That's
stadium.
right, and this was quite a while ago. I want to say 84, no, maybe longer, 89, I'm not sure. It was amazing. First of all, the crowd, the audience participation in Argentina is absolutely a joy and fantastic. You do a show in Los Angeles and the people kind of stand here like this because they're so jaded in a way. You come here and everybody's on their feet having a great time. So I love coming here in that regard. As far as the technology goes, the sound companies in South America in general have made, I can't tell you the leaps that they've made in their technology. So Ozzy just did a 6-week run of South America. Every single sound system, for me, I didn't bring sound. All I brought was my mixing console. It was amazing. All because of this communication. I would communicate with the local sound companies. The local sound company here in Argentina, I sent him my spec. We emailed back and forth, getting things where before I even came here. So when I showed up, they were so glad to see me. They were very glad to see me. They knew exactly what I wanted to do. They sent me pictures of the venue, pictures of their system, how they were going to hang it, how I wanted to use the dividing network in the PA system, how many sub-bass I thought we should have. And we would go back and forth about coverage. After all, they're local people. They have incredible local knowledge of what is needed and what is not. At the end of the day, it was one of my best. Remember, Ozzy's, I told you, 16-month worldwide tour. My shows here in South America were my most favorite out of all of those.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure.
All right, what else can we talk about?
Oh,
that was easy.
That was easy?
Yes.
I really thank you.